World Liberty Financial family, thank you for all your support first and foremost. Let's get right in today's update and see what's happening with Wlfi coin going into September 30th. And it is already September 30th as recording this update. Last day of the month, last day of quarter three. Very exciting time. And like I said in my other updates, I know some of you only watch, the World Liberty Financial updates. Some watch only the Caspa updates. Some only XRP. And this is why I try to bring you guys all these daily analysis updates. But, it's not only quarter three end for the broader market, but for World Liberty Financial, we're approaching 1 month since its spot trading went live. And it seems like yesterday, but we're already a month in. Crazy to think about how fast time has gone by. And let me know in the comments down below if you think the year of 2025 was the fastest year. In my personal opinion, it was the fastest year of my life. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys agree with that. But right now, obviously, today's the last day. Do expect more volatility. Bulls and the bears are really going to have a battle to see where the price of Bitcoin ends up closing the monthly candle. As mentioned in my H bar update, if you did end up watching it. But if you're looking at World Liberty Financial coin right now, down about 7.2% over the course of the last 24 hours, with the price currently sitting at 20 cents, down 8.5% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative. Valuation 5.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume ranging exactly where it has been over our last few updates at about almost 430 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So take a look at this here. Shout out to Quinton. Quinton says, while the entire market goes up, World Liberty Financial goes down with 10%. This PA is, weird. It moves up 10% or it moves up 10% or more and undoes that entire move up the next day again and again. It doesn't even matter what the rest of the market does. Anyone have any insight and theories? I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys on that. Basically, this project is really new, in my opinion. This project is very, very new. It's only literally a month in, and maybe there are some people that are unloading. But you can really see, though, regardless of these massive, swings that we're seeing, and I think these swings are coming from, the future side as well, and, people that are just selling and going back into different positions, or, tethering, or going into stables. That could be the case. That could definitely be happening. But regardless of that, we want to see how the project has held its ground. Every single, literally, the beginning day of this coin. Since then, what I haven't been talking about with you guys, this project needs to find a ground for itself, and it has done that. You got to give credit where it belongs. A project with the way Wlfi launched, and the way it has held its ground, though, you got to give credit where it belongs. Of course, we're going to see swings. This project is still new. Manipulation is going to occur. And I do personally believe, you're really seeing the bears trying to keep the price down as much as possible. Not as soon as possible, as much as possible. But, I definitely agree with Quinton. Look at these major swings on this project. Major swings that we have seen time in, time out. But again, we shouldn't really be surprised. This project is quite new. It has a lot of eyes on itself. You are going to see the market makers stepping in here. But let's take a look at what's happening with the dominance. Dominance currently sitting at about 58.9% right now. Bitcoin, let's give it a refresh live, sitting at $113,342. Below our confirmation zone, but like I said, expect some volatility today. Obviously, today is the last day of the month, so we are going to see, bulls and bears really kind of battling it out. So we'll see what happens. Still a lot of time, but I would like to see the price of Bitcoin closing above our confirmation zone. As far as World Liberty Financial is concerned, let's kind of zoom in. And again, I'm showing you guys the, hourly time frame. So of course, we were sitting at 22.3 cents not too long ago. Since then, the price has retraced 10%. But we gotta, keep in mind, I want you guys to take a look at the broader market. There are a lot of other projects right now that are down double digits. Aster, again, a lot of similar type of projects that have, quite a bit of hype around them. There is a lot of eyes on it. They're new. World Liberty Financial is that, XPL, Aster, all of them down almost double digits. So again, anyone that's going to come out and say it's just World Liberty Financial that's going down, no, it's the entire market reacting to this Bitcoin move. But we're still holding above 20 cents. time in, time out, this 20-cent support line has held for itself. So we want to see, us holding above this key range, before the monthly candle close happens. I think that would be a very, very good sign for World Liberty Financial, in my opinion. But do expect these swings. I don't think these swings are going anywhere. Again, this project is really new. In terms of a resistance that we need to be watching out for, as we know, around 24 cents breaking above here, I think kind of opens our door to head towards some of the levels we haven't seen since the beginning of its trading. But I like what I'm seeing here so far, so good. Again, remember, I own zero World Liberty Financial, bringing you guys unbiased update. If you have done your due diligence research and have invested what you can afford to lose, then patience is your number one key to follow. But with that being said, make sure you are creating an exit strategy. Apologize, guys. I'm still under the weather. I was trying to hold it in, but couldn't hold that in. But yeah, I know you guys are going to be understanding. But again, make sure your exit strategies are in place, because when the market tends to heat up, we can get our mind to get the best of us, and that's not what you want to be doing. You want to stick with your exit strategy, stick with that. Very, very important. Let me know in the comments what your personal thoughts are. But so far, so good. I like what I'm seeing here for World Liberty Financial as of now. I'll keep you guys updated on our daily analysis updates. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.